So I got a whopping 17 minutes that I can put on here. I've absolutely filled this card with working on the BMW. But this will be a good sound test. Do I have the angle right? The angle on this is right in line with everything, so we'll see how that goes. I might need to elevate or de-elevate. De-elevate? Nah, I don't think that's a word. Whatever. I may need to point it up, point it down, whatever we got to do. This will give me a clue. Oh no. I just realized what I did. Derp. So, just in case this does end up being usable video, let's talk about something. I want to talk about being a bad influence. Look, I got my water bottle holder, just like the BMW. I'm so stoked. That's so cool. I figured that out yesterday. I was like, no way. Yes way. Okay, so we've only got a few minutes. This is Wednesday the 5th. I'm not quite, we're 7 days from when I signed for this bike. Tomorrow's the 7th day from when I've owned it. We're at 196.6 coming into work this morning, so. 1966. I bet there were bikes like this on the road in 1966. Anyway, I don't remember if I made a deal about this, but I got my RAM mount situated. That's kind of cool. And then I put dual lock on it, so I can set it however I want and then go boop, and it's there. So, oh, that's right. Kickstands up. Here we go. So what I've been doing, it's 5 miles. It's almost 5 miles to here from my house and back. What I've been doing is going out the West Side Parkway. That's not bad. I've been going out the West Side Parkway and then back Stockdale. And that's putting a little over 20 miles a day on the bike, going to work and coming back. So that's how I've got the mileage up like that, just coming to work. And then Friday after work, the plan is to go out to Five Dogs and shoot a few rounds of 22. And then we have a hell of a homeless problem going on in this town. And I don't think they have a solution anywhere near the implementation level. But that's not what I want to talk about right now. I want to talk about being a bad influence. Every time I go to the gun store, this guys are like constantly, oh yeah, look at this cool gun. I'm like, oh, I want it so bad, and I spend money down there that I don't really need to be spending sometimes. And no big, you know, it's fun. I'm having fun. I don't get myself into a position where I'm broke. Now, I did take Ben down, and they had an old Beretta, and he'd shot mine and shot Gabe's, and Ben had kind of, I might want a Beretta, because he was getting aggravated with the accuracy of the SIG. He was fighting with it. So we did buy that. I used money out of savings for that, and that's the one time I want to say I spent money I shouldn't have spent at the gun store, but they just sold that SIG, so I got my money back, which was the deal. I told Ben, would you trade? He's, I want that. I said, would you trade your SIG for it? Yeah, I would. Okay, well, that's what's going to happen if that's what you want. Anyway, Pete talking about, oh, when I'm a bad influence, you spend a little bit of money. You're a bad influence, I'll buy a damn motorcycle. So Pete bought himself a Husky 701, and man, what a cool bike that is. If I were a lot younger and in better shape, I might be interested in something like that, but I don't think I'd spend that kind of money on something like that. But that's what Pete's wanted for a long time. He's wanted to get one of those. And I'm going to find out if that howling noise is translating in there, I guess. That's one thing about this helmet. If you turn your head just right, it kind of howls a little bit. But I also want to open the visor because I like to ride around town, damn it. Okay, this is with the sunscreen down and the windscreen up. So we'll see how that sounds. We'll see what, like I said, we'll see what our angle is, all that stuff. I absolutely love this bike for lane splitting. I've never had a bike that lane split this easy. And the confidence that you can do it with, you know. The only problem is I can't go too fast. And I can't go too fast yet, and everybody's got this thing in this town about, oh, I want to cut that bike off and be in front of it. I don't know why they do that. I watch them do it to other bikes while we're in traffic, and it's like stupid. But anyway, I guess that's enough to find out if you can hear. That's enough to find out if you can hear with the wind. I'm going to go ahead. It's drying my eyeballs out, and I can't hear myself talk either. But Pete went and bought 701. He brought it home today too. Cool. Or well, he took it to work because he picked it up, I guess, at lunch. I don't even know which one was. Oh yeah, I just love this bike. This thing handles so good, and it's so much fun to drive. There's that howl again. I don't know if you can hear it. We'll find out. But yeah. He got the 701, and then Friday when I go put the last of the three, oh, we're getting ready to roll over 200 miles, and you might get to see it if the battery in the card lasts. Yeah, Friday after work, instead of doing this, I'm going to go out to Five Dogs and shoot a little 22, and Pete's going with me on his new bike. Here you go, 200 miles. Ah, that's so cool. So I got, tomorrow's Thursday, there's 20 more miles at least. After today, it'll be whatever it is, we'll see. 20 more miles, and then it's about 64 miles out to the range and back from work to the house via the range. So that's the plan. That's what's supposed to happen. 2004. So yeah, there's the deal. We still can't go up past 4,000 RPM, and we're kind of rocking it at half throttle, maybe sometimes a little more, but I'm trying to keep it around half throttle is what they said. And they want a 10% variation up and down of your RPMs, and I tend to do that. Right here, I kind of hold it at 4 because I'm doing 60 miles an hour on the freeway, and there are a lot of people behind me. So this is my comfortable riding position and my comfortable seated position and my comfortable head level right here. We'll see where the camera is aimed. I want to at least see a little bit of sky and then the handlebars. That's the goal. So I don't know. Hopefully it's still rolling and we get to see all this and hear all these notes, and I'll watch this and I'll see where I'm at. And I figured out a system for marking the bar on the back side of the bar. I can mark the bar so that I can level the camera with that and get pretty much what I've got going on where I like it. So anyway, coming up on Allen Road, I'm going to go ahead and I think I'll ride on out to Heath and then come back on Rosedale. That way I can go to the shop, look at Pete's cool bike. I'm going to call it good. I figure we're out of time anyway. I got to get over here. I've been forgetting that every time. And now I can drop down to 3,000 because nobody goes out this far. Well, a few people go out this far, but they're all going for Allen Road. But yeah, I can drop down to 50 miles an hour and hover a little over 3,000, and that's good for a while. Anyway, I'm going to call it good. I'll leave you guys at it, and have a good one, and we'll catch you on the next one.